Most books on caring for aging parents come from hard experience. Years of caring for a needy parent end with the parent's death, and the author writes a book about what they learned. These authors aim to give their readers practical advice and hope. Their books are inspiring accounts of the ways that they poured their love and their lives into their parents, and the practical advice they give is often insightful and helpful. This book does not come from hard experience. My own parents have never been dependent in the ways this book has in mind, cognitively altered, frail, or financially destitute. My father went to be with Jesus more than 10 years ago. He lived independently until an injury led to a week-long hospital stay that ended with his death. My mother is over 90 years old and still lives on her own in a large house with stairs. She still plays the piano for the evening service once a month. I have been blessed with easy parents, even as they aged. The hard experiences that led to this book were those of my friends and fellow believers. After departing in peace, my book on end-of-life decision-making was published in 2017. I started speaking in churches on that topic. But no one at these events had questions about end-of-life decisions. If your loved one is in the ICU, you aren't attending a Saturday morning seminar at church. Instead, their questions were about what it meant to honor their parents who were not in the hospital, but were struggling with memory issues or other forms of dependence. I did my best to answer their questions, aware that I did not have an adequate grasp of what the Bible says about honoring our parents. As the questions from church seminars multiplied, my friends at church started asking for prayer about their own parents' challenges. Over the course of years, I had the privilege of hearing them describe what they were doing to honor their aging parents. My experience with helping people make medical choices for their loved ones sometimes helped. But making medical decisions at the end of our parents' lives is only one tiny part of honoring them when they are dependent. In June of 2023, I led a seminar on honoring parents at the General Assembly of the Presbyterian Church in America, PCA. It was eye-opening. Over 100 PCA elders and their spouses attended the seminar. I asked them to write down stories or questions for me to answer and drop them in a basket as they left. 30 people turned in a story with a question, and almost all of them were anonymous. While I could not send answers to them, over the next month I typed up answers to their questions in case they contacted me again. The stories in this book, titled Short Questions and Answers, originated in this way. Many of the questions were heartbreaking. It was obvious that the challenge of honoring dependent parents is big. The challenge will only get bigger as medicine gets even better at keeping bodies alive without being able to prevent cognitive and emotional failure.